Hello, bonjour everybody. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for those who subscribe to my channel. Today the kit is a kit from Plastic Soldier. It is Late War Panzer Army, kit number PSCAB 15001. And what interests us today is the Panzer Grenadier company that is provided in that box. We're going to follow those four guys as you can see on the screen right now during the entire video. But at the end, the entire company would be painted. Well, we're going to just see those guys during the video. The color I use has been taken from Flames of War painting guide to paint a Panzer Grenadier. You can find that in different books that you purchase if you play Flames of War, or you can find a PDF file on their website, if I remember right. Having said that, in the description below, every piece of equipment, every gear will be marked with the paint color used and the company of the paint color. So if I use Vallejo or Tamiya, it would be marked Tamiya paint color number, or it would be, say, Vallejo paint color number. But during the video, I would not talk too much about each piece of gear and so on, but in general to paint those guys. So as you can see, basically from the beginning of the video, it's important to start with one color for the entire soldier, so the base color. And many people will say I use a black or dark color to do the base and then I paint over it the entire soldier. What I decide to do is to use a German Camo Beige color as the base color, and the reason for that is many parts of the uniform use that color. So for example, the base pattern for the Panzer Grenadier is German Beige Camo, ammo pouch is German Beige Camo, the bread bag is German Beige Camo, so I decide why not using that as the base and then go from there. So when it's all done and I paint with the airbrush the German Camo Beige on the entire uniform, on the entire soldier, I go from the bottom layer toward the top layer. So basically what I mean by that is I start to paint the skin. When the skin has been painted on all the soldier, then I go to the next step and I start to paint what would be logically after the skin is the pants and the uniform of the soldier. When that's all done, the next layer would be the camo pattern jacket of the Panzer Grenadier that would go over the trouser and different gear under the uniform. So that is done. The tunic is painted, the trouser is painted. What came next would be a different piece of gear, like I went and took the bigger piece first, like the gas mask canister, the helmet, to paint. Then when that was done, I used gunmetal to paint all the metal on the gun, on the MG42 or 34, on the entrenched tools, and it's its paint. When all those gunmetal color has been painted, I decided to see, like you see right now, a brown color to paint the wood on the entrenching tools, on the K98 or the MG3442 to paint. So I'm just going layer by layer. When that was done, the next layer would be to paint the tin can, the tin can where the soldier make his food, the water bottle, and then when that is done, I go and I paint the bread bag German Camo Beige. Even it is already German Camo Beige, it's just because it's the next layer. And to finalize all those layers, usually it's the belt and the sling and the strap, if we can see, of the uniform. So I paint that. So you go by layer by layer. So if you do mistake when you do the bottom layer, it would be not a big issue because the next layer it would be paint and it will cover the mistake you made. And when the entire soldier is paint, then it's important to go through and check each soldier and do the touch of paint and correct mistake you done, or if you forget to paint one of the soldier on that particular color. And that was pretty much done. As you can see right now, I'm putting the last color. It's a brass color to go over to paint the sling, the ammo sling that the guy that followed the MG42 with the sling and feed the MG is paint a brass color. So my guys are paint. I glue them to the base. When that's done, I use PVA glue to put all over the base, and then I use sawdust or I use bark from trees to make the ground for those soldiers. So it's really cheap, doesn't cost me much. A bit of sawdust, a bit of bark, and you get a pretty good base for your soldier, and that complete one platoon or half a platoon. And this is the result when I finish to paint them. So you got those 4 guys on top left that you follow painting, and then you got some others like the Panzer Shrek that was provided, the Camo, and the other MG34-42 team. And that completes the video for the Panzer Grenadier. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you learned something. Maybe not. That's okay. But just go ahead, paint, and have fun. Thank you for watching. See you soon with a new video.